Number 12, the fair is here. And we'd got to when the 4 men had just come out. In fact, they waited 20 minutes later and then the 4 men came out. They were all smiling. They all shook hands again. The man from the council and Mr. Wilson left together. The boss of the fair had one last chat to Mr. Perkins. They both laughed. The boss of the fair slapped Mr. Perkins gently on the back and made his way to his caravan. Mr. Perkins walked back to his shed. Flasher, can you... Oh, the coal tit had already left. He knew what Mighty Oak wanted. They watched as the coal tit flew to the top of the window on the pavilion, and then he flew back and landed on the fence next to Timmy. The house spider crawled from his back. Ah! Said Timmy. He leapt to the ground. I'll hear from down here. The spider said, the outcome is that the man from the fair is buying the land where the car factory was. He has permission from the council to have a fun land there. They have to sort out licenses and all that sort of thing. He is allowed a new ride every second year out of 6 years that is subject to change after getting rid of old rides, etc. Rubbish must be cleared, noise must be kept to a certain level. They must employ local people, and they will be allowed to serve hot and cold food. I will be honest, Mighty Oak, I did drop asleep a couple of times. However, I hope you have what you need. Yes, thank you so much. Oh, I forgot, said the spider. There was one more thing. Mr. Perkins had to agree with the council that the fair could stay at the park until completion of the car factory being demolished has all finished, which could be up to 6 weeks, maybe less. Timmy, Ziggy, Flasher, and the house spider all looked at the tree. They didn't know whether to be pleased or not. The mighty tree said, well, my friends, everything has gone to plan. Hooray! They jumped up and down. Can someone take me home, please, said the house spider. Yes, of course, said the mighty tree. Timmy? I can't. I'm sorry. I'm doing something. The tree laughed. Timmy, I was going to say, wait, take a minute. Can you... wait. Can you wait a minute? I want to talk to you. And would one of you 2 birds mind taking the spider home? Oh, I see, said Timmy, looking relieved. I'll take you, said the coal tit. He picked the spider up gently in his beak and flew back to the pavilion. Timmy, now feeling much safer, leapt back to the top of the fence. Now, my boy, did you finish your nuts, you and Snubs? Yes, we did. Did you clear away your rubbish? No. Well, if you could just do that and then lock the shed, please, and don't forget to put the keys back. The family are back on Friday. What about the newspaper? Said Timmy. I know, I've thought of that. We'll just have to hope Ron forgets he even put it in there. Do not worry, Timmy, it was for a good cause. I know. I will go and lock the shed now. I will have to get Snubs first, as he can hold the door for me. That's fine, Timmy. The young squirrel leapt down into the park and ran towards his dray. The robin said I might as well stay as everyone's on their way here for afternoon's meeting anyway. All right, said the mighty tree. Mighty Oak looked all around, the creatures arriving. Timmy in the distance, the sun was shining. At this precise moment, the mighty tree felt very happy, very relieved, and very content. He knew that there will be many more problems and things to sort out and deal with again, but at this moment he was a very happy tree. Snubs, will you hurry up? We have to check the shed, and I need you to help me. Oh, and we have to put the keys back. Don't panic, Timmy, I'm coming. I had to have a lie-in after yesterday. Weren't you tired? I was, replied Timmy, but I couldn't sleep, so I got up really early. Guess what? Mighty Oak said everything has gone to plan. Bye, Mum, called Snubs. Bye-bye, darling. Bye, Timmy. Oh, Snubs? Yes, Mum? Please do not get into any mischief. No, Mum. Bye. Should we play hide and seek on the way? No, Snubs, we have to hurry. All right. You always panic, Timmy. I do not. Who hid behind their hands yesterday? Oh, all right. All right, you don't panic, Timmy. Timmy had a brilliant idea. Shall we march back all the way? Great, said Snubs, and with that the 2 young squirrels marched all the way to Mighty Oak. They reached the fence by Mighty Oak, leapt up to the fence, and then jumped down. "Oh, look, Snubs, there's so many here already." "What are you two fellows up to?" said a stern voice. It was the Major. He was with his wife, Dulcie. "We're doing a mission for Mighty Oak," said Snubs. "Very good, that's what I like to hear." Then a huge gull saluted them, and they saluted back and carried on along the winding path towards the shed. Timmy leapt up to the doorknob. He held on with his paws. He pushed his feet against the door and turned the doorknob right. It clicked open, and Timmy stayed on the door as it swung open. "Whee!" he shouted. "That looks like fun. I want to close it, Timmy," said Snubs. The two squirrels entered into the shed. "Can you help me close this air dryer thing?" It was harder to close than open, Timmy thought, as one side would just not push back. However, it didn't work like that this time. "Watch out, it's going to topple over," shouted Timmy. It smashed to the ground, just missing Snubs. Timmy ran to the open door just as he thought everyone was staring at the shed. He put his paws up. "It's all right, nothing broken, and we're fine." He ran back in the shed. "God, you've gone ever so red in the face, Timmy," said Snubs, laughing. "I know, I'm just embarrassed. Everyone's looking, Snubs," said Timmy. "This is too heavy for us to stand up. Can't we just leave it, push it against the wall? It still looks tidy. It could have just slid down. You did get it from the wall, didn't you?" "Yes, I did." "How could it just slide?" "Vibration, Well, a train, silly." "Oh, hang on, Snubs. We don't live near any trains." "Oh, no, we don't." They both laughed.